Hi, welcome to Poetry Corner with Dinta, and today we are talking about one of my favorite poems. I think it's one of the shortest popular poems ever made, and it's by Stephen Crane. And this poem changed my life. It changed my, perspective about God and all of that, and made me start being responsible for myself more, other than just like waiting on the sideline and hoping that one superpower. In fact, it killed all the messiah complex I would have had. You understand? Like, I'm not thinking anyone is coming to save me. I don't want to get into trouble with anything. And the poem, it goes like this. A man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist. However," replied the universe, "the fact has not created in me a sense of obligation." A man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist. However," replied the universe, "the fact that you exist has not created in me a sense of obligation." Like, I know send your papa, whether you exist, Kukuma exists. I don't care. I don't care. So it's like when you go out there and then you're just like screaming, "Oh God, why me?" And he just says, "I don't care." Right? I mean, the fact that you exist has created in me no sense of obligation. Like, what's my business with you? I mean, the first time I read this poem, I remember I cried, because like it was so timely. It was at a time in my life where I just felt like, oh, I needed help so much. I needed God to come through. I was going through a lot of emotional troubles, and then I was just hoping that, oh, there's going to be like some kind of peace that would just come from somewhere and just fall on me, and then I'll be fine. And then I came across this poem by Stephen. That was how I fell in love with Stephen Crane's poems. Like, we're going to like check other of Stephen Crane's poems. Like, when you read Stephen Crane, you just get to see that this person went through a lot in his life, and I think he was seriously deconstructing the existence of God or religion or whatever it was. And I think we all get to that point in our lives where we have to start thinking for ourselves. So the concept of God, the concept of all of that. So Stephen Crane is saying that, you understand? So sometimes, like, the things that go on in your life and you're just like wondering, is God there? Is God seeing it? Or if you're someone who just like to say the universe, like, you're wondering, like, why is the universe bringing this type of thing my way? Like, is everything okay? And the universe just stares you right back and be like, the fact that you are here, you are doing this one, I shall not send you. I don't know what you're doing. Like, you're on your own. You understand? The fact has not created in me a sense of obligation. Shikina. See you on our next episode of Poetry Corner.